The views expressed on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast are that of Jerry Cahill and guests, and not necessarily those of the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Nothing on the Jerry Cahill CF podcast should be considered medical advice. Such advice can only be given by a physician who is experienced with cystic fibrosis. The Boomer Esiason Foundation, Jerry Cahill and guests cannot be held responsible for any damage which may result from using the information on this podcast without the permission of your medical doctor. You're listening to the Jerry Cahill CF podcast presented by the Boomer Esiason Foundation and jerrycahill.com.
Welcome to Jerry Cahill's Living, Breathing, Succeeding podcast. This show, giving back to the CF community, was made possible through an unrestricted educational grant from Gilead to the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Today you will meet Johnell Garmany, owner of a family business in Red Bank, New Jersey since 1974. Garmany is regarded as one of the finest retail establishments in the country. Johnell is committed to helping the community and giving back. Johnell believes charities change lives and has learned at an early age from his father, Larry, founder of Garmany, that partnering with meaningful causes impacts lives.
Hi, my name is Johnell Garmany. I am president and owner of Garmany of Red Bank. It's a 40,000 square foot men's and women's clothing store. Well, my dad, he came on a fishing boat when he was 12 years old. I call him the greatest man I ever knew. He was, not just a role model, he was my mentor, he was my best friend. He's the person I spent the majority of my life with. And I miss him. He started a business at a very young age. He was, I think he was like 20 when he started. At one point he was selling, clothes door to door, if you can believe that, out of a suitcase. And then his best friend's father had a shoe store and saw his drive and said, listen, I'd like to open up a clothing store with you. And they were very successful very fast. When we moved to New Jersey, people constantly had commented on how well he was dressed, and then we needed a store like that in the area, and it was put two and two together, and we came out winning. So we've been in business about 43 years, 28 years here in Red Bank. Well, growing up, if I wanted to see my father, I really had to spend time at the store. That's where he basically lived. So I had fashion all around me. But the satisfaction of putting something together for a client and then, having them thank you, how many compliments they got, that was really cool to see. Well, he had melanoma. He got it diagnosed fairly late. He had a bunch of guys that would come in here, and the same way that had cancer, and they came in here for motivation. He would motivate them. He would say, stop feeling sorry for yourself. There's life to live. Enjoy your family. And he's super positive guy. And then, just one day, he after work, he was working that day, and he had a massive stroke, and that was it, unfortunately. At his wake, it was just amazing to see, the people that he touched. Even people that he fired were coming, just telling me how much they learned from him, and gosh, I miss him every day. Well, I have the most amazing wife. She is, an awesome person. Beautiful person on the inside and out. She's my best friend. And we have 3 children, 3 girls that are really probably going to break my heart at some point. My oldest one, just at 11 years old, sold her first pair of Manolo Blahnik shoes about a month ago. She's into the business. I come home and, first thing out of her mouth is, hey, how do we do? I feel like Garmany, it's like a community. It's family. People don't come here just to shop. They come here to hang out. It's nice to know that it's a place they come to, and it's like a safe haven for them. I see this business, this wonderful business and community, as an instrument to give back. I really wanted to help people that are close to me that have certain issues, whether it's CF or autism or MS or cancer. Obviously, if it affects people that I love, it affects me, and it's very important for me to help them. There's a certain level of satisfaction that you get from doing a charity event. That having a great fall season. In ways it's a little easier. We have the tools to do that already. We have great clothes, we have great people, we have a great space. That's easy. To try to help somebody and find a cure, or trying to find a cure for something, that's different. That's hard. So if we could raise a lot of money for a certain event to find a cure, that's more important, I feel.